Do you ever get that sinking feeling on a Sunday evening or on your way to work? That sense of dread, like a heavy weight in your stomach? You feel drained, low on energy, and you just know, deep down, that something isn't right. Maybe you're irritable, snapping at people you care about, or you feel constantly overwhelmed by stress. If this sounds familiar, it's not just a bad week. It could be a sign that your soul is being neglected, a sign of burnout. Burnout isn't just about being tired. It's a deep-seated exhaustion that affects you mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's that feeling of being completely disconnected from yourself, from your work, and from the world around you. Your inner spark, that thing that makes you, starts to dim. But the good news is, you can get it back. You can reconnect with your soul and reignite that inner fire. Today, we're going to explore 5 soulful ways to do just that. This isn't about quick fixes or plastering over the problem. This is about deep, meaningful reconnection. So, if you're ready to stop just surviving and start truly thriving again, stick with me. The first step to reconnecting is to create sacred space for yourself. Now, what do I mean by sacred space? It doesn't have to be a fancy altar or a whole room dedicated to meditation, although it can be if you want. A sacred space is simply a physical area, no matter how small, that you dedicate to your well-being. It is a place where you can go to unplug from the demands of the world and plug back into yourself. This could be a comfortable chair in a quiet corner of your home, a small spot on your balcony with a plant, or even just your car before you walk into the office. The key is to make it intentional. Fill this space with things that bring you a sense of peace and joy. Maybe it's a soft blanket, a scented candle that you love, a few favorite books, or a picture that makes you smile. The act of creating this space sends a powerful message to your subconscious. I am worthy of peace. I deserve a sanctuary. When you're feeling overwhelmed and burned out, spending just 5 to 10 minutes in your sacred space can be a game changer. You don't have to do anything. You can just sit, breathe, be present. It's about giving yourself permission to pause. This simple act of carving out a physical space for your soul is the foundation upon which you can build all other reconnection practices. So, think about it. Where can you create your own little sanctuary? Our second soulful practice is to embrace mindful movement. When we're burned out, our bodies often feel heavy and stagnant. We're trapped in our heads, replaying stressful scenarios over and over. Mindful movement is the perfect antidote because it gets you out of your head and back into your body. It's about moving with intention and awareness, rather than just going through the motions to burn calories. This isn't about pushing yourself through a grueling workout, which can sometimes add more stress. Instead, think about gentle practices like yoga, tai chi, or even just a slow, deliberate walk in nature. As you move, pay close attention to the sensations in your body. Feel your feet connecting with the ground. Notice the way your muscles stretch and contract. Pay attention to your breath as it flows in and out. The goal is to synchronize your mind and body. When you're walking, just walk. Don't listen to a podcast or plan your to-do list. Feel the air on your skin. Listen to the sounds around you. See the colors of the leaves. This practice helps to ground you in the present moment, which is a powerful way to quiet the anxious, overworked mind. It reminds you that you are more than your job, more than your stress. You are a living, breathing being. By moving mindfully, you honor your body as the vessel for your soul and begin to heal that disconnection caused by burnout. Coming in at number 3 is a practice that might feel a little foreign at first, but it is incredibly powerful. Creative play. Think back to when you were a child. What did you love to do? Did you draw, paint, build things with Legos, sing at the top of your lungs, or make up stories. As adults, especially when we're deep in the grind of our careers, we forget how to play. We think it's frivolous or a waste of time, but play is essential for the soul. Creative play isn't about being good at something. It's not about producing a masterpiece. It's about the process. It's about allowing yourself to be messy, to experiment, and to create without any pressure or expectation of an outcome. Get some watercolors and just splash colors onto a page. Grab a lump of clay and see what shapes you can make. Write a silly poem. Put on your favorite music and dance around your living room like nobody's watching. This kind of unstructured creativity reconnects you to your inner child, that part of you that is joyful, curious, and unburdened by responsibility. Burnout often comes from a place of rigid control and high stakes. Play is the opposite. It's liberating. It taps into a different part of your brain, allowing the stressed, analytical part to rest. Dedicating even 15 to 20 minutes a week to pure, purposeless creative play can feel like a deep drink of water for a thirsty soul. It reminds you that life is not all about productivity. It's also about joy and self-expression. Our fourth method for soulful reconnection is to spend time in nature. We are, by design, connected to the natural world, but our modern lives, spent inside office buildings and homes, have severed much of that connection. Re-establishing it is one of the fastest ways to soothe a burned-out soul. Nature has a profound ability to put our problems into perspective. When you stand next to an ancient tree, or look out at the vastness of the ocean, or gaze up at a star-filled sky, your own stresses and worries suddenly seem much smaller. It's a humbling and centering experience. The practice is simple. Get outside, and when you're there, engage all your senses. Take a walk in a park, a hike in the woods, or simply sit on a bench and watch the clouds. Take your shoes off and feel the grass or sand beneath your feet. This is called grounding or earthing, and many people find it incredibly calming. Listen to the bird song, the rustle of leaves, the sound of a flowing stream. Smell the scent of pine trees or damp earth after it rains. Nature doesn't rush. It operates on its own timeline, a rhythm that is much slower and more patient than the 1 our work lives demand. By immersing yourself in it, you allow your own nervous system to recalibrate to this more natural, peaceful rhythm. It helps to discharge stress and recharge your energy in a way that nothing else can. Even having a few houseplants on your desk or looking at pictures of natural landscapes has been shown to reduce stress. So, make a non-negotiable appointment with nature. Your soul will thank you for it. Finally, our fifth and perhaps most important soulful way to reconnect is through journaling and self-reflection. When you're burned out, your mind is a chaotic whirlwind of thoughts, anxieties, and unprocessed emotions. Journaling is like sitting down with your soul and giving it a voice. It's a safe space to untangle that chaos without judgment. You don't need to be a great writer. You just need a pen and a piece of paper, or a document on your computer. The key is to write freely. You can start with a simple prompt, like how am I really feeling right now? Or what is one thing that drained my energy today? And what is one thing that gave me energy? This practice helps you identify the root causes of your burnout. Is it a specific project? A difficult colleague? A lack of boundaries? Often, we race so busy just trying to get through the day that we don't stop to diagnose the actual problem. Writing it down makes it concrete and manageable. It helps you see patterns in your thoughts and feelings. You can also use your journal to practice gratitude, which is a powerful antidote to the negativity and cynicism that often accompany burnout. At the end of each day, write down 3 small things you're grateful for. This shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. Self-reflection through journaling is not about dwelling on the negative. It's about processing it so you can release it. It's a conversation with your truest self, allowing you to understand what your soul needs to feel seen, heard, and nourished again. So there you have it, 5 soulful ways to reconnect when you rave feeling the heavy weight of work burnout. To recap, create a sacred space just for you. Embrace mindful movement to get out of your head and into your body. Engage in creative play to rediscover joy. Spend intentional time in nature to ground yourself. And use journaling for honest self-reflection. Remember, healing from burnout is a journey, not a destination. It's about integrating these small, soulful practices into your life consistently. It's about choosing to honor your well-being every single day. You don't have to do all of these at once. Pick one that resonates with you the most and start there. Be gentle with yourself. You are worthy of rest, peace, and a life that feels aligned with your soul. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope these tips provide a starting point for your own journey of reconnection. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on living a more mindful and fulfilling life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these practices are you going to try first? Take care and be well.